a blind visionary. That's because he's blind and he's a visionary. So now he's going to spend the next little while proving it to you. Please welcome Danish Ahmed.
Awesome. So, I'm not normal. Some of you might be sitting there saying to yourself, did somebody just turn up the stage lights? Is this what it's like at a nuclear holocaust? Am I at a Klan Rally? None of that is true. If you're watching on video, please don't adjust the color. There is none. My name isn't Eminem, Bono, or Powder. The truth is that I'm a blind Pakistani albino, and normal people scare me. That's because I never know where they're standing. Like last week, I lit a joint right in front of a police officer. I told the police officer I didn't know he was a police officer. I had to show him my blind card to prove it. But it's fair because I scare normal people too.
I'm watching the show.
Kids were never scared by me though. They called me Casper, the friendly ghost. But instead of going through walls, I ran right into them. Blindness has its advantages too, because I don't know who's around me or beside me. I just do whatever I want, wherever I want. That type of energy attracts a lot of attention. Like that police officer. Heads turn everywhere I go. It's like being a celebrity without the fame or fortune. Like MC Hammer. You can't touch this. So, what is an albino? You know, my hair is white, my skin is white, I'm white all over. Don't visualize that. Unless you're female, single and beautiful and enjoy Shakespeare, then visualize as long as possible. But remember, after the show, you're going to have to find me, because I'm not going to be able to find you. People think that albinos are so beautiful, but it's a curse. I have to make sure I'm not in the sun too long, otherwise you get nasty sunburn. It's like people saying, look at that beautiful special needs kid in his hot wheelchair. The lack of pigment in the retina of my eye makes me legally blind. I can only see about this far. And people say, well, that's why you have so much confidence in your speaking. You can't see any of your audience members. I was told you were all naked today. People never believe me when I tell them I'm Pakistani. Really, you know, I am. I'm working on my Pakistani accent. I go to South Asian networking events, and people treat me like I'm crashing the party. Security kicks me out. I explain to them that albinism can affect any race, but they want to believe that I'm from Antarctica. I tell them that my name is Danish, spelled D-A-N-I-S-H. All of a sudden, I'm Danish from Denmark. That's like your name being Canada. I'd hate to live in Africa, obviously, but I give my right ear so I could be a black albino in Canada. I'd finally get away with using the N-word. To my homies, I'll be like, yo, my guy knows. I wish I was into gyno. I have all the social privileges of a Caucasian man with all the artistic liberties of a black dude. I could dance, I could rap. I'd be a badass security guard. Not to mention, my penis would be 3.5 times as large. Me? I'm a brown albino. I'm the invisible minority. And what did that get me? It got me an arranged marriage with a really confused woman. The divorce was civil, but the family still calls me white trash. The worst part about my life is that I can't be a criminal. I mean, I don't know who's watching me, and I'll grab all the 5s and miss all the 50s. And even if I did get away with something, how long before I get caught? What kind of disguise does a blind albino wear? To make my getaway, I'd have to wait for a blizzard. And when the witness says the culprit was white, who do you think is going to stand out in the police lineup? Blind Pakistani albinos have sex too. I was making love to this gorgeous woman, like 3.5 years ago. It was great, you know, she had 6.5 orgasms after I went to sleep. But she was so nice about it. On her Facebook wall the very next day, she wrote that she's not normal. She just had wild sex with a scary ghost from Denmark. Check out ordinarywords.com. That's all, folks.